Hey guys, welcome to the continuing Stellaris party. Yeah, it's lasting for days here, going on days. I guess, though it wasn't my original intention, I'm feeling like I probably just want to finish this whole playthrough with you guys, and that'll be the end of the party. You guys get a complete playthrough. I might even combine all of the footage together and make a huge video out of it. Maybe even chop it up and polish it a little bit. If you guys, and it'll be like a complete example playthrough of Biogenesis and the features that are in it. Kind of a showcase, right? And it'll be a long one, but you can always just come back to it. So that is an idea. I mean, if nothing else, it's watch time farming, right? And then also, I could just chop that up into smaller videos and shorts and all kinds of things. So yeah, I'm feeling like I want to finish this playthrough. Hopefully, I do feel better today. Now, the way the game is right now is pretty weird. They like double declared war on us. They first declared, I declared war on them, and I've been, I beat them into submission. I started taking over their stuff, and I basically broke their fleets, and they are having a very difficult time. They're basically losing at this point. I am taking everything over, so that's working really well. The new ships are working really well. Biomass is no longer the problem that it used to be. And while Stellaris obviously still has a lot of problems, I think, guys, I'm going to see if I can try to just kind of ignore those today and kind of be more positive. It is something I'm working on. I am aware that I do tend to get a little too negative on this channel, and I'll see what I guess what I'll say is I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I could do. I mean, I've stated my criticisms already. I've talked about it for hours at length. I've made videos about it. What else is there left to say? You guys know what's going on. I know what's going on. So continuing to kind of go over it and complain about it, I think that's just kind of silly. I mean, that's how I feel right now. And honestly, if I'm so irritable that I get into that mode, maybe that's when I probably should just maybe call it a stream. I don't know. This is stuff I'm mulling over. And actually, this is kind of stuff I'm working on in my personal life. I'll be honest with you guys. I think that, for me, I've been kind of distancing more and more myself from like hot topics and things that just make me upset or irritated or that are negative. Not that I believe in the whole positivity cult thing that you should never focus on anything negative and you should only focus on the positive. I don't think that's human either. But at the same time, I think what I want to get in the habit of is once I've stated the issues, kind of just, unless there's a new one that comes up, I really, there's nothing really left to say about it, So that's kind of what I want to work on. A little bit. So I want to be a little open and candid with you guys about that. So I'm trying to figure out. So my OBS should be open. There we go. Try to get this organized a little bit. I hope you guys hear me okay. I hope we're not having any sound issues. Again, if we do end up having sound issues, please let me know. So far, you guys have given me some pretty positive feedback about my voice and about the audio. So yeah. And yeah, I really appreciate the support and turnout this stream so far, this stream series. I think it's been great. I do believe a little bit of it is the hype train, and I'm riding the wave right now. I'm aware of that. It may die down, but we'll see. We'll see if it dies down, if you guys come back, or if you guys lose interest after this playthrough. We'll see. But that's kind of the other reason I want to not drop the negativity, but really just stop reshilling old content, so to speak, because you guys have heard it already. So if there's a new negative thing that pops up, I will point that out and mention it, of course. But like, I'm not afraid of that. But yeah, sitting there and talking about it for hours and just getting myself worked up and up, that doesn't really, that's not something I think is healthy. And I see that now. And like I said, I'm not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to change this miraculously overnight. Habits take time to form, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna commit myself to start working on it. I already kind of have, but I kind of want to put it out there. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the game. Let's unpause here and speed this up.
Predatory shelter engaged.
Now, what are we looking at? So we look at our ships. This guy's not doing anything. This place is completely taken over. Actually, there is a couple up here that we didn't grab. Though, honestly, let's look at our claims. We are out of influence, so we can't really claim anymore. So far, I'm not seeing any planets that we have actually claimed that are not controlled by us completely. So I am starting to think about maybe doing a status quo on my current war and then focusing on the war with these guys versus my crisis friend, who it's weird. I got into a defensive pact with this guy, but then he became the crisis, and I didn't stop being defensive with him because for obvious reasons, if he wanted to attack me, he'd have to go through a truce to do that. But if I break the defensive pact and go through that truce, he can attack me much quicker. So he has to. That defensive pact is a barrier between us until we can deal with this. At least I can deal with all these other threats, which I'm doing. I've basically taken these guys off the board. So really, only thing that's left is for me and him to duke it out. And may the best man win. I think this is really. I think I'm comfortable with losing to this empire because I don't really lose to a crisis very often, and I haven't really gotten to see, like I said. But the whole Federation thing, yeah, it's an old issue, and I really despise losing to that because and I'm not going to go into that again. Like I said, I'm working on this. So we're gonna shift our focus again to that, but I think I'm more comfortable with losing. If I am gonna lose, I'm more comfortable with ending my run, losing to this, because this is far more legitimate than the Federation start. So yeah, basically, if I lose this guy, it's going to be my fault because I didn't focus on him in the beginning, and I'll have learned something new. I'll learn that next time I need to focus on. If I see somebody aspiring to be a crisis, I need to put a bullseye on them, right? And I need to take them out before they get any bigger. That has happened to me before. There were a couple of times, but I think we can. Well, I would like, after I take this guy's territory, I actually would like to vassalize this whole half of the galaxy here. I think that might be a good idea if I can pull it off. See, so. Yeah. So we can pick another tradition. I don't believe we're able to pick purity yet. We still need biomorphosis. We have. So that. See, I think it's the situation event chain. Yeah. So we've got to finish this. This has got to go all the way over. It looks like it's going along. So it's just going to take time, and then we'll adopt a tradition. We'll fill it out, and yeah, that'll be that. So in the meantime, what we can do, we do have some leader options to pick. So we'll go ahead and do that. Reinforcer, what's that? Orbital bombardment damage. This is planetary governor stuff. I don't really care about that, but you know what? Hey, I did make him a governor, so. We'll just have farming focus. So yeah, I think a big change in this game is food for sure. They didn't so much change how food works or change the mechanics of it. they just made it more useful. There's a lot more uses for food now than there used to be, at least in builds like this one, and in your hive mind biological builds, for sure. I definitely think, and I'm definitely a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of these resources that were basically useless and got in your way and did not have any use other than to, make you play resource whack-a-mole, basically. So that was kind of that. So that's a definite improvement. Really, and we'll focus on the positive here for a second, guys. The economy, at least with this build, I have to test other builds, but yes, I am really liking the new economy in Stellaris. I have had almost zero issues so far. But again, that could be colored by this Civic right here, which I think is extremely overpowered, though it is a little hard to tell at times how much it is actually doing. But these are insane bonuses, guys. I mean, if they're working correctly and I'm not missing something, maybe there's something I've overlooked here, but I really don't think so. Yeah, this is definitely helping my economy, but really the only thing that this really helps is my energy credits and my alloys. That of course goes a long way, but the thing of it is all the other resources are doing really well too. Another thing that I'm really enjoying that really kind of used to get under my skin that they changed is how strategic resources are used. That was another huge issue that I had. It was like I had to spam so much strategic resource buildings just to get more research or something else. But now, okay, now this does have an exotic gas upkeep. I do notice that now. Okay, so I guess they didn't quite change it, but I definitely remember. But I definitely know that the first couple times I've upgraded this, I did not have an exotic gas upkeep. So that, and it does seem to be less. Like I don't really have a lot of exotic gas refineries. On my planets, I only have a couple buildings, and it seems to be more than enough to support all of my research labs that I've upgraded. Okay, so that's also really cool. By the way, we'll go ahead and upgrade that. No reason not to. And we probably should take a stroll through our planets real quick here before we get started with our war and kind of just upgrade what we can. I mean, we have biomass and we have plenty of food. We actually, another thing too, I mean, my economy is so good that my naval capacity is almost double over cap, and I'm still pumping out plenty of resources, and I'm floating way too much. I mean, I have more resources than I know what to do with. Honestly, I think I probably just need to set up some monthly trades. I really do. To try to balance some things and maximize the amount of trade value I'm getting. I also do like what they did with trade. I really do like that a lot. Now, I don't know if trade value still equates to energy credits, but I don't think it does. And I think that's the way it should be. I think this trade value here it's an actual resource now, and I actually prefer this way. It takes a lot more stress off of energy credits. It makes things a lot more balanced. And that's kind of the other thing I like about the economy here. The new economy, I feel it's a lot more balanced, okay? Because you're not using energy credits to do every single goddamn thing like before. Like before, you had to use it for your research labs. You had to use it to buy other resources, for the market. You had to use it for all kinds of stuff that now to be fair, you had to use minerals for quite a bit of things, but like when it came to food, you barely used food for anything. And consumer goods was just so that you didn't go bankrupt. It had no other use otherwise than to fuel your research labs, and cut into your alloy production. So consumer goods was actually quite a detrimental resource. Now I have to see how that works in with other builds, because I haven't done consumer goods yet, so I'll have to get some experience with that before I make a complete judgment there. And then alloys. Now there's something weird going on with alloys too that I don't quite understand yet, but is positive and I like. So far, I have not really had that great of a gain compared to before, but I seem to be able to make the same amount of fleet power with less alloys this game than in previous games and other patches. And that's so, and I don't know exactly why that is yet, or why it feels that way. I could be wrong, and I'm just, it's an optical illusion or whatever, but I don't think it is, man. I think they tweaked the way alloys are spent or whatever. In fact, they may have made ships cheaper, though that also could be my build. Like I said, my build could also be influencing that to a great degree. I mean, in fact, I do believe. Okay, war exhaustion gain is good. There's no ship bonuses there. As far as I know, there's no ship bonuses there either. And I don't think there's any ship bonuses here, other than the bombardment stance. But yeah, so I mean, but ships seem easier, like easier to buy, easier to build. Yeah. So I really am appreciating that. In fact, we do need to go in there, by the way, but let's finish preening our planets. And I call it preening, like a bird preens their feathers. So this is a mining world. We have stupid amounts of minerals. I'm not even going to spend resources on that, but we can upgrade all these. Oh, and we did. That's right. We got colonial. Whatever, centralization. That's right. We got the next level of buildings. So we definitely need to get that. Let's see. I don't know what that costs. It's not giving me a cost, so maybe it's free. That'd be great if it's free. So we'll just go through, and whatever has an arrow, we'll hit it. So it's there. See this research lab right here, it doesn't even have a strategic resource upkeep to upgrade. And I really like that, so. Okay. So yeah, we could use more energy credits. Though we are out of biomass, so we're gonna just start upgrading all the capitals. Get the extra buildings. So we'll do that. Does it cost biomass? It doesn't look like it does. So this is alloys, so we'll just go ahead and make another one of those. Looks like research, so we'll make more research. Where is it? Think stem. Yep. Yeah, we'll just double up on whatever's there. Let's see, command bulb. So I thought it didn't have. Okay, so I think it doesn't qualify for a planetary capital yet, or it doesn't have one. Okay. Fair enough. So this one is another this one's another alloy thing. So definitely go with that. And yeah, we'll get a command bulb here. That's going to help our naval capacity, which is great. That. Okay, so we got to upgrade that planet capital. So I'll just finish upgrading all these. So I think this is a tomb world. I think it is a tomb world. But it doesn't really say that it's a tomb world. But the portrait looks like it is. So what do I want this to do? I mean, this is mineral heavy, so I think really we will just... So our Unity's okay. Yeah, I think we just need to double down on science. Pretty much. Yep. So that's what we'll do. I have to get an avatar cradle at some point. I don't suppose we can buy biomass. Okay. So I may want to increase my trade, though I don't think I need to really. Let me consider this. So, yeah, I think I will definitely just do research. Oh, yeah, we have... Yeah, this has a lot of energy districts. Speaking of energy, I do think it's time for us to level up our Dyson swarms. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, that did cost us a lot of Unity, but that's okay. We'll get it back. This is worth it. We want that energy credit sustain, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start working on building some more fleets. So that's good. That's good. I think I might combine some of these smaller fleets together. So all right, so I think we already did make we made a Treant. Got to unlock stage 2. Okay, so we will... Okay, that's carrier. Good, good. Everything checks out. So we're going to go ahead and start adding them to our fleets if we can. How much can we recruit here? Oh, quite a bit, actually. Okay, so we're definitely going to cut back on this here. Add that, and we can only add 3. Okay. That's fine. So I think, let me see how many I can, we'll go ahead and actually add this here, and I think we'll actually reinforce this. we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll cancel all this and start. Yeah, we're going to start pumping out carriers regardless. So, but I think we do want to reinforce. Where are they at? That's what I want to know. Oh, there's no go-to button. Okay, well, we'll reinforce them, and then this guy. Because if I was building with them, they're probably at my starport, or I need to reinforce them. So. No. I don't want that. There we go. Now I want to look at my shipyards or my starports. So I'm lacking food for the Star Fortress, so we'll have to let our food build back up again.
Invasive growth engaged.
King cells. Site research from jobs. Biomorphosis. I'm reading this real quick. Situation progress speed for 12 months. You know what? I don't care. I don't want it to stall that long. I don't even want to wait a year. I want this done as quickly as possible because I want to see the content. So high war exhaustion. I mean, they're probably gonna force me into a status quo any minute now anyway. So I might as well just let it play out. I think that's what I'll do. Oh wait, I thought I did get Star Fortress technology. What's going on? Oh, I have 19 months on it.
The canopy
Okay.
is under attack.
All right, so this guy here. Let's go ahead and clean him out. I want to take this big fleet, and there's so he's gonna take care of that. Now I probably could go here and thump these guys, but honestly, this ain't my problem. I don't even have this claimed, so I really don't think there's anything here that I need to claim.
Predators engaged.
So I want to make sure nobody's sneaking around my territory. It looks like they've got a fleet headed here. So let's see what my buddy has. I mean, he's got a good-sized fleet there. He's got decent fleets here as well. He's got a decent-sized fleet here as well, but I mean, I got vision on him because he's my ally. I mean, that one's big. But honestly, man, let me look at this. Okay, those are big. Okay, fair enough. But I still think I could take this guy. I honestly, at the rate that I'm going, man, I'm going to be... I'm just going to be exploding. I'm already exploding in fleet power. I'm pretty much going to double the size of my fleet with these carriers, man. Now, they might have nerfed carriers. I have to find that out. I'm going to find out how powerful carriers are now.
Predatory.
And they're going to level up and get stronger. So that's the other part of this, too. So I really don't... He really does not look like that much of a threat. I really think I could easily take him out before he achieves his crisis goals and beats me. So that's kind of the thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to test something real quick. You guys are going to hear feedback, I think. If you do, I apologize. But I got to check this real quick. All right. Hello? Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's fine. All right. Cool. So I did a little quick mic check there to make sure. Because I noticed that it kept going red. Like it was getting distorted, but it's not distorted at all when I'm talking, so. I think I definitely want to disengagement chance so I don't lose my I don't lose my ship. This one's good, observer's good. Okay. Now, that's interesting. My naval capacity dropped. What happened? Did I lose some ships? No. I don't think so. Huh. Oh, I'm probably losing ships here. They have a lot of stuff here. Oh, yikes. That was a bad idea. Crap. Yeah, that was... I might need to reload. I was being absent-minded there. I don't know if I can beat these guys. I mean, they just have lots of little stuff. I mean,
Cleansing foreign blight.
No, well, actually, oh, I wiped them hard. Oh my god, dude!
The
wow,
void is not ours alone.
I mean, I lost a lot of stuff, but so did they. Now they got stuff down here. Okay, so yeah, definitely. We got Volairen. Don't care about Volairen. I have to this day. I have no idea what the hell I'm ever supposed to do with that thing. I mean, I've never really tried. You know, I might one of these days just pick an obscure run where it's just like all I do is go for the story shit and like try to achievement hunt. And I try to find all the little things. Like, you know, I won't rest until I find out what I'm supposed to do with Volairen instead of just ignoring him and going on with my conquest. Like, where my focus is not conquest, my focus is to, like, you know, complete all the situations and, like, do all the story content and shit. And maybe even get all the DLC and or do a temporary subscription to try to, like, you know, unlock the stuff so I can see what it's like. I don't know. I mean, that thought crosses my mind. But anyway... So yeah.
Predatory shelter engaged.
So we definitely need to repair. Wow, I gotta go all the way back there? Screw that. So
The canopy is under attack.
all right, so this one's big. Oh, okay. All right. So we got to consolidate. They're doom stacking on us. We need to pay attention. So we definitely need, yeah, all units required on scene. To answer this doom stack. So let's see, where are these guys? That guy's there. He's fine. He's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find. I'm gonna kill that ship, and then where are you at? So he's bombarding. He doesn't need to move. Okay, hopefully I'll get away. Ooh, ow! This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Yeah, I might have to reload. Well, you know what? Let's dogpile and see what happens.
Predatory shelter engaged.
They got away. Okay, good. They got away. Go there, regroup, or go there and regroup. Yeah, we'll regroup right here. And we got a hyper relay. That's great too. So, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna have to pull him away. Also, I need all the help I can get.
Cleansing foreign blight.
Well, that was dumb of him. Hold on a second. Okay, alright, so we're together now. We have a 50,000 fleet power, and they got a 40,000. So where are they headed? Yeah, it's a stupid Federation fleet, man. The fact that they have a fleet, like I said, but them having a fleet that big already is pretty dumb, I gotta say. But that's okay. You know what? We'll thump them all the same. We are going to have to do some reinforcing here. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm just going to drain my bank account. How's that sound? Just going to go ahead and dump some of this stuff. I'm just going to dump. I'm not going to run out. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble, but really, hell, I'll even sell off some of my alloys. I'm making a stupid amount of alloys. Go ahead and see. So trade value. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy some food here. All right, I think that's good. Cut that down because we need to buy. We need to make some ships. These guys. So let's see. Hive Fleet Alpha. I'm gonna name it Hive Fleet Leviathan. Hive Fleet Alpha. We're gonna rename this Hive Fleet Beta. And then Hive Fleet Charlie. And we'll name this here Hive Fleet Delta. Alright. So we'll start there. And these guys need some love. So I wish I could move these up the chain, but anyway. So we'll start with Hive Fleet Alpha and kind of streamline this a little bit. So got we got a. So we'll go ahead and reinforce that fleet, okay? And high fleet beta. We're gonna reduce the maulers and increase the harbingers, and we're gonna go ahead and reinforce that fleet, and then let's see. So I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna name this Scout Fleet. That's what I'm gonna name it. And it's not gonna be very big. Scout Fleet Alpha. Scout Fleet Alpha. Okay. And so I think the standard complement for this, so is gonna be. Yeah, we'll have maulers, and we'll have a few carriers, maybe like 5, I think. You know what? We'll have it like maybe be 10,000. Yeah, I think these will be like 10K fleets. We'll still have some carriers, but like, yeah. Well, honestly, you know what though? No, scouts need to be fast. So I think really, maybe we just have an even 30, 7,000. Like I don't think it shouldn't be above 10. It shouldn't be above 10K. Okay, that's the thing. And they need to be fast, right? They're gonna have afterburners and stuff like that. I think that's kind of a new strategy. Maybe I want to try this game. So this one is also a big fleet, but it doesn't have a. So I think I need to split this fleet. So so we'll do Scout Fleet Beta, okay. This one's gonna be like it's gonna be 10,000. I'm like I said, I'm gonna split this fleet and adjust it, and then so this one is Scout Fleet Charlie, okay. So well, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I need to make this a high fleet. Nah, honestly, I don't want to make too many scout fleets. I think really, I only need a couple, or maybe 3. I'm thinking 3 because this one's got a lot queued up. Though, you know what? Actually, I think what I should do. Yeah, I should just cancel these. Cancel that, and then Scout Fleet Charlie. Yeah. Could be 10,000. So I think I'll have like 4 scout fleets, and then I will have a bunch of high fleets. So I want to make a, see, Elder Dryad, do that. So I want to have a standard complement of, so like 5K fleet power of maulers, you know, melee ships, and then I have the rest be carriers. And this will be, now what really bugs me, I wish they had changed this. Okay, you need to let me name it in advance. It's kind of really annoying when I don't get to name it in advance. But anyway, so I think this is going to be our standard big fleet, you know. So yeah, I think that's basically what we're going to do, I think. And we'll go ahead and reinforce that. Actually, no. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to reinforce the front lines, for sure. So all these high fleets, yeah, that got reinforced. So that'll get reinforced. Okay. There we go.
The canopy is under attack.
See, energy is always useful. Energy credits. Ship hull points. Army damage. Let's see. 5 years. I definitely think we need to pick that one. So we'll just go with that. Let's see. Peace treaty. Don't I have 100% war exhaustion? What would you get? Would you get anything? No, it looks like I would get everything. But did they take anything? See, that's what I gotta check here. Because I might actually take this peace treaty. We'll see. Because I really do need to consolidate my forces and my economy and everything. I've been at war for a long time. I don't think it's really good for me. So, yeah, I mean, our influences, I don't see anything that we have claimed that isn't occupied. Is there an easy way to tell? All right, I'll tell you what. We're going to save it. Peace. 1. Okay. We're going to save it. And we'll go ahead and... I kind of do want to crack that fleet, though. No. That fleet needs to get broke. I need to break that fleet. And then I'll break the fleet, and then I'll accept the peace treaty. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Predatory shelter engaged.
Oh, come on. No, you're gonna get snapped.
Invasive growth engaged.
Nah. No, come back, you cowards. Come back, you cowards. Okay. Thumped them. I want to break their fleets, and then I'll automatic decline 252. I'll just offer them a peace treaty afterwards. I've got to kill these fleets.
Shelter being ravaged.
What? Where? Now dude. Yeah, they really need to fix the false alarms. They really do, because there's nothing's of mine is being attacked right now. So I heard a ding. Am I able to pick purity now? No. Okay. these little sissies keep running away, dude. All right, I'm not gonna play Benny Hill with this shit, dude. I'm done. I'm gonna accept the peace treaty. Okay, so. Alright, what about this? Can't really do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and offer him status quo. And we'll just do that.
Using recently developed technology, the already extant mining station can now mine a strategic resource. These rare resources confer powerful bonuses and make for valuable trade goods. Two metaphorical avians allegorically struck down by an imaginary projectile.
Whoa. Oh, this is surprising. I took most of their stuff. What? This is weird. What? Is it because I'm in a crisis war? I don't... Okay. Well, that's... I mean, it's great. I just want to understand the mechanics of why this happened. That's not... What? Okay. I'm cool with that. I just, I didn't... Wait. Does claiming matter? I mean, what... So, wait. There's always something, man. There's always something that doesn't give me for some dumb fuck reason. Alright. Well, guys, for reasons I don't understand, I mean, but are good, I took most of their Empire stuff that I didn't claim at all. So, I mean, yeah, that's great. Yeah. I mean, okay. Cool. So, now, this is a little... Don't know what's going on here. This is weird, guys. I don't understand I don't understand this at all. Well, I'm still at war with them. I think that's why these are green, because I'm still at war with them. So, I think what I'm going to do... So I don't have hyper relays yet. I have negative trade value. Interesting. I can't really... I guess I'm still technically at war with them, so I'm not really going to be able to do peace, so... But I broke them pretty bad. This is really good, though, because, yeah, I'm going to need all this to fight this guy, I think. Now, I could be a real dick right now and declare war on him and teleport his troops. Tempting. By the way, let me see here what... Okay. So we got a little bit of concurrence here. But it's been about, let's see, an hour. I may stop and do other things. There are some things that I have been neglecting that I do need to pay attention to. So, yeah. In fact, actually, guys, I think I am going to cut a little short today. Yeah, we rode the hype train pretty good. I think definitely stick around. Next time I should be able to we'll definitely conclude the crisis war. But I think definitely we definitely got some stuff done. We got the war, we spent a lot of resources, and Now, like I said, I'd love to consolidate in my power, but I can't really do that right now because I'm at war. So, yeah, and I've been at war for the past hour, so I think I just need a break from it. If anybody knows why this happened, why I took like most of their territory when I didn't even claim it, I'd really like to know that, because that was a huge waste of influence. If I could have predicted that this was going to happen, I wouldn't have claimed any of those planets. I would have just taken them. You know, maybe that's how they treat Total War now. Maybe I am a Total War empire and I didn't know it, and that's how they're treated now. You just don't even claim, doesn't even matter. But they shouldn't even let you do it like before, where you don't even get to claim if you're a Total War empire. Total War meaning you're a determined exterminator, you're a fanatic purifier, or driven simulator or the like, where you don't really have claims, you just take them over, or devouring swarm. So yeah. Anyway, good hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a breather today. But I wanted to get out there. I have been enjoying these streams, and I do definitely want to pump it out a little more. And also, I do need to take some time today, guys, and chop up that newer content, make some shorts out of it. Like I said, the shorts I think are gonna have to start coming first. I'm gonna do a little bit more resting. I got to work out today, but like other than that, I think I definitely will turn my attention at some point to making more of a backlog. Anyway, appreciate you guys. If you like my stuff, you know what to do. You know, everyone does. All the YouTubers have told you everything. There's nothing that I can say now that you haven't been told for 10 years or however long you've had YouTube. So, yeah, it's pretty common knowledge of things you can do. I mean, yeah, I guess I could list them briefly. I mean, there's a join button. You know, you can be a member. That's a way to invest in the channel. It's really cheap. And also you'll get to see my backlog. That's the main thing. But also you'll have access to parties and events that are members only content, basically. Also, obviously, if I know you're a member, I'm going to give you, most likely I'm going to give you more attention. I mean, let's face it, it's just human nature. I'll give you more attention than somebody that isn't a member. Not that I value them less, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, you're investing in the channel, that you have skin in the game. I'm gonna be more inclined to pay attention to that. So there's that, and then you know, especially when it comes to my personal time. Thankfully, on that note, I have not seen it necessary yet to really make myself unavailable just in the interest of time. I've genuinely been able to keep on top of being social while getting work done and living my life at the same time. But, you know, as my numbers grow, that will probably be less and less likely to be a thing. So, but I'm going to try to hold on as long as I can to that. And so far, I've been okay. So yeah, there's the super thanks, there's the super chats, whatnot. I guess with the super thanks, that was a little lesser known, so I guess I could go into it a little bit. That one's like basically tipping me. So if you don't really want to do a monthly commitment or anything like that, but you just want to appreciate my good work, or you think I did a good job, you could just send me a super thanks on one of my videos or whatever. I mean, that helps, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that stuff exists. But otherwise, thank you for your watch time and your view. I really appreciate it, and hanging out with me. Take care, man. Or take care, all. Have a good day or night.